Welcome back, true believers. I am the Spider-Vest Gamer, except no already, huh? Except no substitutions, clones, beings from the third dimension, or anyone from the 611 Marvel Universe. And with me?
Jedi Ace 1991.
And I'm actually here to go over something I discussed.
Trouble shockers into this time.
Something I discussed earlier, and that was when I did the announcement today, and that was I have an exciting poll that we're going to go over briefly. So, once Spider-Man, this game is done, along with all its DLC, I was going to kind of... Oh, hold on, Jameson's talking.
I understand we have another low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes. Walking piles of sand. Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he had
My God.
But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots.
Sorry, that's my dog.
Look, all I'm saying
That's
is,
okay.
I'd hate to imagine what would have happened
How's
if
the little
all those
fella
guys
doing?
showed up and Spider-Man wasn't.
Doing good.
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
It's just one of his moments where I see he has some hair in his throat or something.
Oh, that happens to my dog all the time. I
just
was trying to... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just didn't think my microphone could be heard that it can pick up things that far away.
That's why I toned down my microphone level so much, because I don't have like a mic that's capable of like just removing the background noise.
Mm-hmm.
So doing that really assisted with, you know, trying to... I can't speak very well. Mitigate the amount of background. So, like in the first episode, there was that horrible dehumidifier in the background. Anyway, yes, there is actually a Spider-Man villain that's a Nazi made of bees, and he has had actually quite a lot of cool battles with Spider-Man, as well as a lot of other different characters in the Marvel Universe. Anyway, so the poll. This is what the poll is. The poll is, once we finish Spider-Man and all the DLC, unfortunately not Miles Morales or Spider-Man 2, simply because, hey, I don't own those games. As much as I'd love to do them, even though I've never played them before, I would love to. But we're going to do a poll for the next game. And because we don't have the ability to do polls yet, we're going to do it this way. Because there's no 500 subscribers on this channel. So, what we're going to do is... Oh, well, I'm not getting that this time. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to have a voting process. Now, you can vote in the next 10 days. Everyone can only vote one time. And whoever has the most will be the next game we cover. And there's 3 options. I will continue Mass Effect. That's option 1. Option 2 is RoboCop, sans the DLC, because I don't own it. And option 3 will be God of War. See, that's where it gets confusing. The God of War game that specifically came out for PlayStation 4 and then got ported to other things. The one that comes before Ragnarok, not the original God of War, and not any of its predecessors, because I do not have access to them on this system. And I don't actually have access to any other of my systems that actually has the extensive God of War games on library. So, again, God of War, RoboCop, or continuing Mass Effect. And again...
Two specifically.
2 specifically, yes. So, continuing Mass Effect 2, I thought I beat Mass Effect 2, did I not? No, I did not. But, oh, well, I died again, so the RUSTCRST thing's already shit on.
Yeah.
So, continuing Mass Effect 2, God of War, or RoboCop. Again, everyone gets one vote, even you, Jedi 1991. The only one not allowed to vote is me. And whoever has the most votes at the end of the 10 days, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Also, I realized that I've never had like much of a presence in the community, which is why it was kind of cool to do that first post. Try and get to know the people who
This will help me balance work and a personal life, if I ever find time to read it.
get to know the fans a little bit better. All 24 of them.
Yeah. I think I have enough subscribers to do polls myself now.
I think you do, yeah. You needed 500. I believe you're at a respectable 700 and some change.
Jeez.
That's quite a lot. And just think, if you get to 1,000, you get that plaque.
Who wants a picture?
I'll be honest with you, I really want that 1,000 plaque.
Yep. Yeah, because at least my recent Thunderball videos is doing pretty well.
Yes, it is. I was actually going to see if we could plug that at the end of the episode. Or at any point during the episode, but I forgot to talk to you about it. I didn't want to do it without your permission.
I know, that's fine. I can't really say them because you haven't seen the whole movie yet. Because one of them is much later in the movie.
No, I actually have not finished Thunderball.
And no more muggers.
I haven't even seen every... Sorry, I have not yet seen every Connery movie either. Though I would have to say, when it comes to the Connery films, You Only Live Twice is probably my absolute favorite movie. I was actually talking to my dad about that, and he said that's kind of a basic answer. Like, what do you mean basic? And he said everyone says that one. And I'm like, I'm sorry,
Really?
I've only seen like, let's see. I've seen all of Daniel Craig's Bond movies. And I've seen about 4 of Connery's. So I haven't seen that many.
How about Brosnan's?
No, I haven't seen any of his.
Oh, wow. Well, that's okay. Cool.
But I need to, and I want to.
Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro.
Well, even though this is not about Spider-Man, but
insulation to my costume.
I might as well say this now.
More than once.
Considering one of my favorite characters from Mass Effect, Kasumi, I'm not sure it's the same idea because the character in You Only Live Twice wasn't the thief, but she still Kasumi remind me a little bit from Aki from that movie.
It did too. I know there's a lot of people who like nitpick everything in older movies, especially like they say things like chauvinistic or like men bad. But there was one thing, only one thing about You Only Live Twice I did not like.
What?
Connery was unusually nonchalant about Aki's death. I mean, I know she's a Bond girl and that's their curse, but Jesus Christ.
Well, considering her destiny always and still to this day upsets me.
It upset me too. I mean, in Goldfinger, I didn't really care about like them dying and his lack of,
Yeah.
because he didn't really have enough time to really get to know them. Not really.
Yeah.
But in You Only Live Twice, he had several scenes with her, and in my opinion, they had a lot of... Oh god, am I gonna die again? Please no. He had a lot of chemistry with her. On screen, like, you could tell, like, and in person. Sorry, like...
Yeah.
Let me try and re-say that so it makes sense to people that are not inside my head. It seemed to me he had good chemistry with her as, like, on-set and off-set by the way they interacted.
Exactly.
So the fact that they wrote Ian Fleming's novel, or the adapted Ian Fleming's novel, for him to, like, not bat a fucking eye when she was dead in terms of, like, how he actually cared, was surprising?
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it's not Moneypenny, but fuck me. Also, great goddamn movie.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't so late and I didn't have to wake up and, you know, do the whole dad thing, I would totally fucking watch that movie after we were done.
Of course.
From start to finish.
Yeah.
Which would be a welcome change, because I've seen Blackie like 6 times now, and I need to stop watching it.
Yeah. Well, I make videos on that. Yeah. I mean, it does have a small handful of unused music, but not the priority right now.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, but because I just want to announce right now, because it did have expansion back in 2003, and as far as I know, it's complete enough. It's just with Thunderbolt, it had expansion, but unfortunately, the amount of music that was composed for it required 2 discs. And unfortunately, they only had the time and budget to have 1 disc, so it's still missing like 20 minutes of music. Until, well, at least until recently, thanks to La La Land Records.
Really?
Yeah. So the stuff. So what came out early this year was a upgrade. I mean, not this year, but this month. I mean.
Victims are out of danger. Just let the EMTs do their job now.
Also, From Russia with Love is my second favorite James Bond movie.
Okay.
Which I don't think I've ever heard anyone say before.
Okay, I think you've seen Goldfinger.
I have seen Goldfinger. And Goldfinger is an amazing James Bond movie.
Yeah, and I think Dr. No as well.
I have seen Dr. No, yes.
Yeah.
And I even adapted Goldfinger's theme to a different, basically I stole the theme, I rewrote the words, and made it about my wife. And it's because I'm a massive nerd, anyway.
Yeah.
And she loves it, and I still sing it to her all the time.
Okay.
And like her gamer tag is femme fatale,
Yeah.
so anyway. So
Yeah.
that's the thing, and yeah, but no, From Russia with Love is my second favorite James Bond movie. Oh god,
right.
The Recipe for Wheat Cakes,
Never
Jesus
make it work
Christ.
on my own.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to say too before we go off, eventually go off topic here. But
Oh, that already
let you read
ship
this.
sailed. I can't read The Recipe for Wheat Cakes. It's in handwriting. My brain's not programmed for that.
Okay. Well, we were talking about this off screen. Unless I misunderstood you, like I sometimes do, you said you weren't that thrilled with the Thunderball theme song when you saw the beginning.
No, I wasn't. And if you give me a chance to explain before you and the rest of the James Bond fans shoot me with the Walter PPK, I just want to start off by saying I like the Thunderball theme song. I do.
Yeah.
It's just not a James Bond song. It doesn't fit for me.
Here's the thing. There was supposed to be a theme song before that called Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. That eventually got replaced late in production by Tom Jones's song.
And don't get me wrong, I love Tom Jones, especially like What's New Pussycat, and It's Not Unusual.
Yeah.
But it just didn't fit for me. Like,
Okay, well I'll tell you.
it just
Sorry,
doesn't
continue.
scream James Bond. It's like this. It's like they wanted to put this in another movie that would like not a mock-you series like the scary movies, but like an actual spy movie that was trying to be like James Bond, but it didn't fit.
That's fine.
Dumpling Recipe. What's
The infamous
Yeah.
dumpling recipe.
Well, I'll tell you what. When your stream is done, I'll send you that Mr. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang because there's actually 2 versions of it.
Speaking of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, there's actually a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang,
Really?
starring Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
and Val Kilmer, and ironically enough, it is a noir thriller.
Okay, and then finally right before they used Tom Jones' song, there was even another one, Thunderbolt song by Johnny Cash. No.
The Cash Man?
Yeah. And I'll say that to you too as well. But let's just say it's definitely not bad. But when you say it doesn't fit for you, this one definitely does not fit at all for James Bond. Period.
I kind of feel like Johnny Cash doing Burning Ring of Fire would have fit better than Thunderball, just because the song doesn't work. It kind of does. And you're gonna be mad at me for saying it, but now you can't stop thinking about Burning Ring of Fire being a good James Bond song because it fits. When
Yeah,
hearts
okay, well,
like ours
anyways,
meet.
but when I said it just to me, it sounds like it should be an opening. Being I'm babbling as usual, but
That's
it
okay.
sounds like it should be used for an opening to a western.
Well, that's the thing. A James Bond movie set in like in Montana.
Okay,
Right?
fine, but
like something
but
like Old Westy, it would have worked great.
okay, I know you haven't seen the whole movie, but here's the thing, though. Most of Thunderbolt takes place in the Bahamas, so...
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you really haven't went too far in the movie.
No.
Because I'll shut up, then.
You don't have to shut up, but you have to understand. Thunderball was a date night movie, and my wife picked it.
Yeah.
So when she decided she didn't want to watch the movie anymore and wanted to watch my favorite James Bond movie again, You Only Live Twice, I wasn't going to argue with her.
Really? What, she was getting
wasn't.
bored with it? Or?
Yeah, she's like, oh wait, I don't like this one. And I'm like, can we still watch it? She's like, we can, or, and I was like, or, she's like, we can have ice cream. I was like, okay, ice cream. And we can cuddle on the couch. I was like, okay, cuddle on the couch, and watch You Only Live Twice. And I'm like, okay, well, you've convinced me.
Okay, I
But
hope
she
we can
did
talk
say that
about
we
this.
could still watch it Sunday. She just never
Yeah.
designated a Sunday.
Yeah, okay, well, I still enjoy the movie, of course, but hopefully it'll get better for you too, so...
Well, again, it's not that it had to get better for me. I just wasn't really given the option to get past the theme song. Which,
Oh, so you never went that far. Oh.
no.
Okay, I won't say anything.
I mean, where it takes place doesn't bother me. I'm just being candid with you that that's as far as I got in the movie because, again, it was date night and it was her choice.
Okay, I'll shut because there is because right after the same time there comes a unintentionally hilarious moment regarding Bond at that table.
That sounds pretty cool. I will say I have seen In Her Majesty's Secret Service, and I do not like that movie.
I don't either. I mean, maybe not liking or hate's not the right word. It's just
Do you mind if I give a brief rundown before you give a way better rundown? Because you're good at that.
Yeah.
It's not a James Bond movie. I don't care how good the book was. It's not a James Bond movie. It was and this is probably completely wrong, but this is what it seems like to me. They made a movie.
You might have heard about the robbery.
Oh, hold on, JJ.
What you probably didn't, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
I will say one quick thing before I tackle the James Bond thing. I love J. Jonah Jameson so much, and I love that J.K. Simmons also plays Omni-Man, because Omni-Man gives off like a little bit like J. Jonah Jameson vibes to me, and I love that. Also, I'll say this before I get the backpack. It feels like a James Bond movie knockoff, and they just slapped the James Bond on it after they had filmed it and did reshoots. To me, I know it's probably completely wrong and I'm being an asshole, but that's how it felt when I watched it. It felt like watching one of the millions of Hellraiser sequels that exist that have nothing to do with Hellraiser, but they added Hellraiser in at the last minute and turned it into a Hellraiser movie. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Well, just maybe my reasons. I'm not good at explaining
Although my
things, but
parents died in a plane
again, I
crash,
don't think it's bad or anything.
can't tell anyone
A
they were
vulnerable
government
James Bond.
agents.
I know that's what we're trying to do. Is just to me the execution left a lot to be desired for me. No disrespect to George Lazenby, I just found him mediocre.
He just, like, Austin Powers is a parody of things like In Lifelint and George Lazenby, but Mike Myers pretending that he's a secret agent as Austin Powers in any of the Austin Powers movies is better than in Her Majesty's Secret Service, and it makes me mad at myself that I have to say that because it feels like I'm showing him, but it's not his fault.
Yuri, this construction site's about as
It's
legit as the
like
watches
the
they
whole
sell in Times
movie.
Square.
You know, it's like
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on
you
your
can't
own.
blame like say like one ingredient for making like a bad meal taste bad, right? Like everything contributes to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was burnt, but I also added a bunch of things to the meal that didn't need to be. So even if it wasn't burnt, you know, it would have tasted bad, no matter what kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's just not James Bond. He could have been his own character, a different agent. Fuck, if they made him like 05 or 04 or 01, or fuck, just made it a movie about a different agent that was like trying to take on, this wasn't even really the plot of the movie, trying to take on like Spectre or something.
Yeah.
Like Blofeld directly. Like fist fight for the whole goddamn movie. It would have been better. But no. They made him James Bond. We just got off the Connery high. We weren't ready for it, and the whole thing. I feel bad for him.
Yeah. I'm actually very presently surprised we both agree on this.
I mean, don't we usually agree on most things when it comes to how we feel about certain things, unless one of us has invested a lot more time into that particular fandom?
Yeah. I just say regarding what the movie was trying to do, I'm just saying Connery or even Pierce Brosnan, if he was born decades earlier, would have did it better.
I don't think he could have. I mean, I'm gonna pause it to say this. That script, the filming, the story, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna probably regret it, but it was a piece of shit. Connery being in that movie wouldn't have saved it. Yeah, Connery would not have worn what Lazenby wore. Never in a fucking million years.
Fair enough. Okay,
but it doesn't matter if they changed just that. Like, the rest of the meal still would have tasted like ass.
Yeah, well, the most positive thing I could say about the movie, aside from I like the skiing scenes and stuff, John Barry's score, of course.
Biathlon guys. Biathlon guys seem like a great idea for henchmen, but they're just not.
Fine, but the overall score was, overall, well, John Barry never disappoints to me, so.
No, he doesn't. And
the score,
he's distinct enough that when I hear him, I'm not like, hey, it's John Williams, because he's the other composer. No.
Yeah, but no, let me tell you, John Barry was for James Bond just like John Williams was for Star Wars.
Or John Williams was for Indiana Jones, or John Williams was for a million other fucking things, because it's John Williams.
But yeah, that theme John Barry wrote for Majesty's Secret Service during the opening titles, even the skiing scenes, that one I like a lot, so.
No, I hear you. You know how I actually found out about him? I was like, wow, this doesn't really sound like John Williams. And then I found out, oh, this isn't John Williams. That's how I found about his existence. I was like, there's other good composers in Hollywood that they use?
Yeah, obviously.
You know, everyone's not just like, being like, oh, can we afford John Williams? There goes our whole budget.
Yeah. So I'm kind of feel a little honored. I'm making videos on John Barry's James Bond work right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends.
Oh, I still can't do the web swing thing yet, can I?
Yeah. So, no, because Majesty's Secret Service is a special kind of overrated to me, actually, because people have been calling this an underrated Bond film or one of the best Bond films. To me,
It's
Majesty's
not
Secret
an
Service.
underrated Bond
Yeah,
film. The soundtrack is underrated. The movie is shit.
You know, I called Secret Service a overrated, underrated movie, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, the movie itself is overrated, but the soundtrack is underrated. There you go.
Yeah. In other words, that movie deserved its original reaction.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what
It's
my
like-
heart.
It's like if you watched a parody movie nowadays and the parody movie was actually good.
Yeah.
Like the original Scary movies, like Scary Movie 1 and 2 were really, really good. But then you started getting into the higher numbers and the quality kind of dipped, and then by the time you got to like Epic Movie, you're like, the fuck is this?
Oh, just saying that when you eventually see it. I know after it was, Sean Connery returning in Diamonds Are Forever. That has the
Didn't see
reputation. Well, I'll just say it's a more campier movie, but I don't mind. And honestly, at least it's not boring.
A campier movie. It's a campier movie than in His Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah. Well, more silly and stuff, but I didn't mind.
Are we talking about Vincent Price saying "Don't call me Eggy Baby" in the Batman Must TV series?
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
Or are we talking Batman and Robin having to go up a building in every goddamn episode?
Okay, maybe not that level of camp, but
Well, I'm trying to define the level of camp here, but you're not helping me out.
but trust me, to me anyway, it's worth watching. So.
Oh, I mean, every James Bond movie is worth watching. I'd even watch in Her Majesty's Secret Service again. I wouldn't be happy. I'd watch it though.
Yeah, I don't mind watching it time to time, but well, especially it's somewhat important to watch it for the context of James Bond being married briefly.
I mean, they tried that kind of. I also do not like the Daniel Craig movies.
I don't either, I'm glad we agree on that too.
But it was only the last movie that did it for me. I was with them until... Fuck, I died again. I was with it until the last movie. The last movie was... I felt like it was a giant fuck you to everyone who watched all of the movies. For me, I watched all of them in one fucking day with my wife.
Oh boy, I'm sure if people eventually comment on your video, they're gonna roast me for this, but the first movie Casino Royale actually did for me. It was a snore fest.
Well, there were things about... They didn't use Michael Mats. Is that his name? Mats? Anyway, they didn't use him to his potential. He's an amazing fucking actor. And they had him play Leclerc, and he did a good job, but they underutilized him. For what reason? You tell me.
Yeah. No, just to me,
Also,
Daniel Craig is James Bland.
Well, look at the script he's given. Right?
Well, again, no, the reason why...
In the last movie, he does some of the best Bond he's done, period, in the last movie. But I have the same problem with the last movie that I... The last movie... You know, I actually can't find anything about the last movie other than Daniel Craig's acting that I actually like about it.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you. I've watched it twice since watching it originally. I couldn't even tell you who did the soundtrack because I don't care. The movie is a piece of shit. I hated the ending. I hated what they were trying to do. I hate how they didn't stick with what they were trying to do. It's like, okay, we're replacing James Bond with a woman. Fine, I don't care. She can be Bond, sure. No, let's renege halfway through. It's like, fuck me, are you serious? And then the way they killed him off with this fucking thing that there's no cure for. And then fuck, Ralph Fiennes was a worthy successor to Judi Dench. And Judi Dench was a boss-ass bitch in her role as literally the boss.
Yeah, well,
But
she was there since GoldenEye.
Fucking hate that last movie. I'm not like George Lucas levels where I would like hunt down copies of the movie and destroy them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I could
either.
never recommend watching that movie to anyone. The only thing I could say to someone who wants to watch James Bond is avoid this movie.
Yeah. Well, the reason all was why Daniel Craig movies got so dark and super serious because Pierce Brosnan's last movie was a bit too, I guess, goofy and over the top, which I understand the criticism. I know you haven't seen it, but all I can say is at least, well, it was still at least I wasn't bored. And the stories were still kind of interesting. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, you know what I call the last movie?
What?
My favorite movie is You Only Live Twice. I call the last James Bond movie, Who Gives a Fuck?
Yeah.
I know I should say something witty like, oh, you only live once, or this movie should only live once, but
Yeah.
I just
And I
hated
don't-
it so much. They killed Felix. Why? How did that drive the narration forward? How? How?
Oh yes, the ever-changing Felix.
He's young. He wears ladies' glasses. He's old. He's middle-aged. He's black. You make a song about that. He's Felix.
Yeah. Okay. Well, though, and Live and Let, I know you probably haven't seen, but Live and Let Die and License to Kill is the same actor, thankfully.
Yes,
And
it
I think
is.
he's the best actor, and I think he's the best actor too for him.
He is the best actor Felix has ever had.
Yeah, David Hedison. Yeah, that was the thing.
He's actually one of my favorite actors. He's actually in the TV show remake of the show Westworld. It is so good. Do not watch season 2, just watch season 1. It's actually worth your time.
Let me look this. Wait, David Hedison was still alive because I know he passed away a while ago.
Not for long.
What?
I think we're getting confused here.
I think we are getting confused. Hold
Anyway,
on a minute. I actually had to pause the game because you just upset me. If what you said is true.
yeah, he died in 2019. Just want to make sure we're not getting confused here.
No, I'm talking about Jeffrey Wright.
Oh, no. I wasn't talking about him.
Sorry about that. He's one of my favorite actors, and I think he did the best job as Felix. But we can have favorite Felix actors that are different.
No, that's fine. No, I forgot because I haven't seen Daniel Craig films so long because I'm trying to erase it from my mind, so I can't remember Jeffrey Wright Felix. Your audience sure loves me right now.
Sorry? I
Your
mean,
audience must.
I don't think anyone in my audience, as far
Cares?
as I know, well, I would say they probably didn't come here for the James Bond commentary. Also, considering
Spider-Man video, yeah.
Considering the sporadic view count of my videos, I don't think people in my audience are actually the ones watching my videos. I think
Fair
it's
enough.
just random looky-loos.
Yeah.
But hey, I still enjoy the Sweater Vest Army. That's what I'm calling my audience from now on, and hopefully they get us to the top.
Yeah, but again, what you were doing earlier, sneaking around, that's James Bond style, so it fits.
I should have put on the stealth suit.
Okay, have you seen any of the Roger Moore films, like in full?
No, but
Okay.
as a kid, my dad had a bunch of Roger Moore films. And I have a question. Why does Roger Moore smile when he's killing people?
Because he's a gentleman. He's the most gentleman out of the Bond actors, that's why.
Does gentleman mean psycho?
Yes. Sure, why not?
Have you seen the Venture Brothers yet?
No.
So, there's a character called Colonel Gentleman in the Venture Brothers. They do an impression of Sean Connery, and he's basically kind of like a parody of Sean Connery's personal life, and basically if Sean Connery was Bond. But when he kills people or slices people up like a ham, he's smiling, and I'm like, are we sure we didn't base this guy off Roger Moore with... Of course I died again. Are we sure we didn't base this guy off Roger Moore and just throw on a Connery accent?
Probably not. Okay, so anyways, let me just do a final count. So the Bond films you've seen so far is, well, Dr. No, Russia with Love, Goldfinger, super beginning part of Thunderball, so I'm not
You
counting
only
that
live
for now.
twice.
Yeah, Majesty Secret Service, and that's it for now, I guess. Oh, and the Daniel Craig films.
All the Daniel Craig films.
Yeah.
like Skyfall and Casino Royale.
Well, I hope you eventually see the Pierce Brosnan films, because again, he's still to this day my favorite Bond actor.
I like Casino Royale, but not that version of it. My favorite version of Casino Royale is the one where they change everything.
You're talking about that one?
Yeah, I am. The Cinema Snob reviewed it, and I was able to find it on one of those websites that gets taken down every 15 minutes. And I watched it, and I have to say, it's not a James Bond movie after what they did to it, but it's still better than the Daniel Craig James Bond movie, only because they really didn't let Leclerc be Leclerc, and they didn't use him the way they should have.
Yeah, well, I'll just say that Casino Royale, yeah, that movie was a huge mess, but you know what? It was the very most beautiful mess I've ever saw.
I mean, it really is. I don't know why they thought they had to change everything for an American
Especially
audience.
the climax.
Like, for fuck's sakes.
Like
why? Who was that for?
Yeah.
It wasn't for... No one liked it. And it's kind of like when you have to make changes for a market, right? Like, oh, yeah, we know what we're doing. Let's turn a fucking rice ball into a cookie.
Yeah.
Or let's turn a cookie into a rice ball or a jelly donut.
No,
I just shit on Pokemon and One Piece at the same time, but fuck you, kids, for doing that.
But anyways, the insanity that was just going on in that final scene, all the fighting, that random fighting and stuff.
It kind of reminded me... Have you seen the movie The Great Race?
I don't think so. Let me see.
It's a movie. It's a movie you need to see. It just reminds me of this one scene in the movie where everyone just starts fighting because it's like an old west town, and this guy just keeps saying, "Pardon me, I need some fighting room." This just reminds me of that, like everyone just randomly fighting for no reason, or Blazing Saddles at the end of the movie. Piss on you! I'm working for Mel Brooks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, also I heard the production of the movie wasn't never really properly finished. That would explain some very odd moments, like...
You mean the odd editing in the film?
Yeah, well, I do. If I remember, there was a part where, the Peter Sellers version, when he was about to start a chase, but then suddenly he was captured. Because the actual chase was never filmed.
That's kind of like I was watching a video from someone you do not like last night before I went to bed. And it was him reviewing the adaptation of the Star Wars prequel comics.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually had a pretty good point about... hold on a second. I should probably be doing this, right? Leveling up, I mean.
Well, I'll just say quickly, and again, that Casino Royale. We never talked about this before, but it was still interesting to me seeing Clouseau as James Bond, kind of.
I don't even know what to say about that.
Well, we'd never talked about the Pink Panther franchise before, so...
Yeah, but again, I don't know what to say about that. Like, I just can't see Clouseau. I think it's like blindness almost. Like, I just won't. Like,
yeah.
I can't. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll just say when you were starting your Spider-Man stream in the first episode, when I said the BIM, that's where I got it from.
Okay.
Yeah, but
got a new suit today? As close to anti-venom as we're gonna get. I don't think that's accurate.
Okay. That was quite a James Bond mouthful.
I mean, if you have your own YouTube channel and you can't talk about the stuff that you like, what are you really doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that. I get shot a lot. What's this do? finishers generate. Sure, why not?
Oh yeah, I just went back to what I was saying when how Mass Effect 2 Kasumi reminded me a little bit of Aki. I mean, her loyalty mission, what you were doing, it kind of resembled James Bondish.
Yeah, Mr. Gunn.
Oh, and fun fact, Aki's actress, she was in a couple of Godzilla movies.
I know she was.
King Kong vs. Godzilla and King Ghidorah's debut movie.
You know how I know that? Do I have
How?
permission to plug his channel?
Sure.
Brandon Tennefold. Brandon's Occult Films.
Oh yeah,
I recommend anyone watching this. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to say this quickly. I recommend anyone watching this video to please check out Brandon's Occult Films. He does not need the help from us to like generate anything because he's doing quite well and his content speaks for itself. And he has a lot of subs and a lot of great videos and been doing this for a long time. But god damn it, his channel and what he does is amazing, and I want people to watch his shit because it's great.
Before you say that, no, I haven't been watching it. Not because I don't want to. It's just not a priority because I have other things. But I'll try to.
But he has obscure movies that I guarantee you haven't seen.
You're probably right. But I'm glad he does his research and actually being aware that some Godzillas have more than one English dub.
They're moving drugs, huh?
So you have seen some of his stuff.
Well, sup? Well,
I was surprised that Raymond Burr was as dedicated to the Godzilla and told them he would only be in the movie if they treated it with respect.
Oh, the 1984 dub. Yeah.
Even though Raymond Burr was looking a lot more like, what's his name, Orson Welles.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not a dig at Raymond Burr, it's just fact.
Yeah.
Since he wasn't like drunk talking about frozen peas.
Yeah.
Poor Orson Welles.
Oh, great, more of them. Guys, Fisk isn't here. You could have just bailed.
Yes, I see.
I'm in an ass-kicking mood.
I'm not really a... Why would you try to target me with a bazooka at point-blank range? I think these guys are suicidal. Does Fisk pay them, or does he just, like, give them food and, like, bulletproof vests and uniforms?
Yeah. So I just want to say about getting this game. I'll get back to playing it soon because right now I'm actually playing Enter Electro pre 9/11 version.
I still can't believe that happened. 9/11, I mean, like, Jesus.
I know. Well, I couldn't even. I found out about it because I think it was in grade 5. We always do our morning prayer, and my teacher brought it up.
I was actually home from school sick, and my mom turned on the TV as I went to lay down on the couch.
Oh.
And what did I do here?
Oh.
Anyway, and before I laid down, she turned on the news, and they were talking about the attack that just occurred.
Okay,
Was it Fox or CNN?
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay, when she turned the TV on, were both towers hit by then?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, because when the North Tower got hit, aside from the airport people, it was first thought it was an accident until the second tower.
I just remember my mom being like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, one last thing. Were the towers still standing when she turned them on?
No.
Oh, they were already gone, okay.
Yeah, like, I had been home from school, and, like, we had gone to the doctor, and by the time we got home from the mini center, and I was gonna take a nap on the couch, she turned on the news and saw what was happening, and I was a kid, I didn't understand what was going on, so I just went upstairs to my room to go to bed.
Yeah, I didn't understand it either. In fact, I didn't understand the word hijack at the time, too.
I did, because my aunt would constantly say we weren't allowed to hijack the Nintendo controllers from each other.
Oh, okay, okay. No, because I didn't realize that when the planes were hijacked, there were actually still passengers in there.
Yeah, I thought when my mom and dad sat me down and told me what happened, I was like, oh, someone stole an airplane and like out of an airport and like piloted it. And I was like, I didn't know you could pilot like an airplane because I didn't know how airplanes work with only like a few people.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never been on a plane, so I didn't understand. And then they sat me down and explained things to me, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that they did that. Like,
I know.
also, not to take away from that tragedy, this is a really weird fucking series we're doing. I think this is like the third time we referenced 9/11. We're talking about James Bond. Yesterday we were talking about like why you should watch Spectacular Spider-Man and your absolute refusal to do so. Before that we were doing horror recommendations. We're talking about like Spider-Man watching someone get domestically abused. What is happening with this series, and how have we lost control of it?
Well, to be fair, I just want to say what you're doing right now is just filler. So.
Well, I'm trying not to get my ass kicked, but when people are shooting rockets at me point blank range.
Yeah.
Also, I know you'll see it when you get to it, but I didn't think I'd get away with pulling down that scaffolding and not eating shit, but I did.
Yeah,
So
I'll see.
good.
Spider-Man, I checked records and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
I don't know what that crate did, but I sure messed it up. Okay.
You asked for this. I'm in an ass-kicking mood. He's gonna throw it.
Oh, great, more of them. Guys, Fisk isn't here. You could have just bailed. Look out! You asked for it. Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Oh no! Get away! Want you ahead.
I just got a trophy, Spider Sense. What did that do? Perfect dodge, 10 attacks. Cool. You ain't gonna teach me nothing.
This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in
That's a
clown
double
cars.
negative. You are unable to teach me, is what I should have said.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. I still got hit with it. No, 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 no.
You don't mess with the Kingpin and live. Don't even
I mean,
think
I
about
messed with the Kingpin and lived. In fact, I didn't even die. I beat him first try. I remember the first time I played this game, I still had access to Slurpees. For those of you at home who are watching, I do not have access to Slurpees where I live. I miss Slurpees. And yeah, that's the end of that conversation.
Tragic.
Anyway, to go back to our conversation about 9/11, I think acts of terrorism are just that. And it's not like a new thought, but people who come up with those kinds of things shouldn't be allowed to live in any type of society. Just take all those people who want to do something that catastrophic to people who've never done them any harm, and just like, I don't know, ship everyone who's like that to Venus or something and just let them live their lives with all the rapists and the murderers. And I'm sure they can all be very happy there. Okay, how am I gonna do this and not die? I know, I need my own Spider-Man coach. And because you're here and Bruce Campbell's not, I elect you.
Yeah.
Enough with the goddamn rocket launchers.
I know.
I mean, the rocket launchers are not as annoying as the goddamn demons and their psychic powers, but Jesus Christ.
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated
Actually, Bruce Campbell, when you're doing the tutorial of the first Spider-Man movie game, and
Great, I'll just consider
if you
this
jump
an
off the
anonymous
building for no
check-in.
reason, whoa there, Captain Jumpy.
Okay, now let's see here. Continue, and we're gonna go Captain Jumpy.
Yeah.
Like Bruce Campbell's like, oh, you didn't do what I wanted you to do, and you're just having fun. Well, you can't have that.
Yeah. No, even when you were practicing fighting bad guys, in between he was actually eating a sandwich.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
24-hour mount original for men. Cool. I don't know that there's... I would think that there'd be more than one place that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in New York, though. The city that never sleeps. Excuse me. Did you see that Craven movie?
No.
Oh. I mean, don't act offended that I asked. I just...
No. Oh, no.
I actually, a little secret for you, I actually like Spider-Man's villains better than I like... Oh, J. Jonah.
Folks,
Hold on.
you know I'm not one to promote
I wasn't offended, no, just, no.
except ones I think are worthy of further discussion, like this one. I've read reports of Spider-Man hovering around radio towers. At first, I thought he was sabotaging them, but a far more alarming possibility came to mind. In his misguided delusion that he is protecting us, is he hacking into all our conversations? Business deals, credit card transactions, those personal calls with the wife when you're on a long, lonely book tour. I mean, when one is on a book tour, I wasn't talking about myself. I don't do that sort of thing, and anyone who thinks they have recordings of me doing it is wrong.
Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, I like Spider-Man's villains more than I actually like Batman's villains, and that's actually saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Graphing calculator, I had one of those. And then someone who beat the shit out of me years later actually stole it from me before that.
Yeah.
Crazy
one last
world,
thing.
eh?
Yeah, one last thing. Oh yeah, and one last thing. That great chase movie you were talking about earlier, is that for like that Japanese movie from 1975?
The Great Race?
Oh great. Oh sorry. I
bought this used
sorry.
graphics at
I
a pawn shop.
typo.
Working in the middle of a trade
Sorry.
exam. Get what you pay for.
No, The Great Race is a movie with Tony Curtis and
Oh,
Jack
oh.
Lemmon.
Okay, no, I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good. I bet you dollars to donuts your parents have seen it. You should ask them about it.
Probably yeah. Well, because they definitely know Tony Curtis. So.
He's a great actor.
Oh yeah.
My wife actually shared that movie with me. We have seen it together probably 5 times. Yes, it's that good.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie, but I know he also played a crazy person.
Crazy person.
Fuck, what was it called?
I'm not that familiar with Tony Curtis. I've only seen like a handful of his movies. So you're gonna have to be more.
Fair,
specific.
that's okay. That's fair enough. I won't say anymore. But
Ooh.
My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I going to take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept the lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
Oh, these are all landmark tokens. Okay. That I've just been ignoring. Tell you what, we'll do 2 landmark tokens, then we'll do the main quest.
okay.
What did that say? Can't read it. Damn. Oh, damage control. Do you know what damage control is?
What?
So they're a company that cleans up after big superhero brawls.
Oh, okay.
They actually have a contract with Shield. Okay.
Oh, that's
How
good.
do you enter photo mode? Right. I think.
Right.
There we go.
Forgot how much I love photography.
Okay. And we'll do this one. And then we're gonna go this way. Yeah, I actually first learned about damage control in a new Spider-Man cartoon that not only has Venom and Carnage, but it also has the Goblin King.
Yeah.
And I think the Goblin Knight. And it also has Thorg, the Frog Thor. Also, I just wanted to... I don't think I've covered something. There is one game I will not cover on this channel that is Marvel related.
And what's
it's
that?
Marvel Midnight Suns. The game is a trash fire, and I do not respect it.
Marvel. I'm sorry. Marvel what?
Marvel Midnight Suns.
Midnight's. I'll look it up.
Love it.
It's a tactical RPG game that
Oh, okay.
it is not a tactical RPG game. It's not. It was not well made. It's buggy as all heck.
Okay.
The gameplay is stale and uninteresting. I couldn't tell you much about the story, because even though I want to talk about it, spoilers. Overshot it.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch
Oh.
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you. You'll just slow me down.
Wow, that's
Oh,
considerate.
you got the somewhat fitting suit too. Not quite the same, but well, time to chase him to the ends of the earth.
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make conversation.
Yo, I would have loved to see the look on Chris Barnes' face when he did that.
I forgot.
I think everybody would, but I don't think they kept the dailies.
No, I don't think so.
And if they did, funnily enough, if there ever was a Blu-ray release, you know it would be on there as a special feature.
Yeah.
Mister Shocker?
Makes me, well, maybe that's why he hasn't gone to my Edmonton Expo yet, because too many people would be requesting him to keep saying that.
I would like to see him at Edmonton Expo.
Yeah.
Only problem is I'm not in Edmonton anymore.
Now let's talk.
Yeah. Well, people see him not just for Spider-Man, but of course him as Prince Eric as well.
Yeah, but I think he probably has more famous Spider-Man than Prince Eric.
Watching your every move.
Fair enough,
Especially
fair
because
enough.
Disney now owns that, or does Fox.
Yeah, so
No, although I will say this, unless you're Jodie Benson, or the actress who passed away who played Ursula, whose name I did know but can't remember at the top of my head, I don't think
Batgirl.
they would really care.
Yeah.
Also, she did everything Kingdom Hearts related too. She loved playing the character.
Mhm.
How could she not? Ursula's great.
Of course.
Did you hear that? One of the random NPCs was like, just look natural.
Oh, yeah, I heard you.
Falling behind.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go full tilt because I don't think I need to worry about like bypassing him and overshooting him. That's why I'm like doing kid gloves here, but I'm not gonna do that now.
Yeah, for Shocker in terms of voice, Morton Souls is still my favorite Shocker voice.
You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
We're switching suits again.
Okay. Even like his Chris Bart's like, and you're the main course.
I'll leave you later. What does he say? I'll leave you here for a midnight snack, Brock.
No, it's like, I'm saving you for dessert.
You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Even the best part where when the Spider-Man destroys Shocker's gloves, you'll pay for this. The check's in the mail, baby.
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
Boycott the Bugle.
Over here.
Unfair hiring practices.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Your hair's so short. There's literally nothing you could do with it. I don't know why you're patting it.
I think that's just because of his. Well, because if I recall, his PS4 model was more fluffier.
Fair. Also, I want to say something about Harry Osborn and Norman Osborn in Spider-Man the animated series. I've seen receding hairlines before. I've seen anime receding hairlines like Vegeta. I have never seen what the fuck Harry and Norman got going on.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, in fairness, the way their hairs look is directly from the comics, so.
I know, but I've never seen an adaptation that looks so horrifying before. That's unintentional. Have you?
No.
Maybe just because I'm going bald that I think it's horrifying.
Yeah, well, if you find some of those 3 AI videos of anime series went to Harry Osborn, they weren't able to match the hairline either.
She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. She wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why, what is it?
Replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to
Interesting, one of my own masks.
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me.
Actually, I hope he doesn't find the Loki mask.
Listen,
Jesus Christ.
That mask, it's
That would have been
Loki's the mask only works at
disastrous.
night, because Loki's a night
connected
god.
to dangerous people.
Yeah.
They
Well, unless
completely
you-
did away with that in the
Different story.
second movie.
You
Son of a
think she's
Mask.
in trouble?
Oh, that one. And the cartoon show as well.
Yeah. And in the comics.
Why take the risk?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fun. I've been wanting to talk about Mask, actually. Funny, for a long time, I never knew it was based on comics.
And he's so violent in the comics, Big Head.
Yeah. Actually, as I found out, there's one episode of the cartoon show where Big Head is in it. Or,
Really?
kind of.
He even said you
Yeah.
should drop
Well,
the story.
okay, it was a scene where the mask was split in half.
Knows more than he's letting on.
There was a
when
No, I think
special-
he just had a weird flashback or
Walter.
something. I
Sorry,
know his
Walter.
childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, so it was fun when Rob Paulson is voicing both Stanley and Mask at the same time. But anyway, there was another character that was like a bully. For Stanley, he got to wear that half of the mask, and it was pretty
Went
much,
about
well,
as
Big
well as I
Head.
could have hoped.
That's funny.
Yeah.
God
Actually, as-
damn, do you see the shines off these floors?
Yeah.
Like, the mirror texture is amazing, but let's ignore the game design for a second. How clean are these fucking floors? People live here.
You guys holding up all right?
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked, but she's not gonna.
Oh, here's an important question regarding Jameson. Since you're talking to someone. No, wait.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
Sorry, you were saying?
No, regarding Jameson, because I know one of the biggest reasons why he hates Spider-Man because he doesn't like anyone who wears a mask.
No, because what happened to his... Well, I guess it didn't happen anymore.
Yeah, so I wonder how he would react to the mask.
Probably... Well, that's the thing. Not everyone knows that Big Head wears a mask.
True, but...
But the concept, he probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't exactly mean Big Head, but even, like, the Jim Carrey mask, he probably wouldn't like him either.
Before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in this.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah. No, imagine Jameson wearing the mask.
Oh, God. He'd immediately try to kill Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In some
'Cause again,
convoluted way.
Yeah, because how the mask works, it just brings out your inner desires out in the open.
Nailed it. Pardon me.
Yeah, when I told you before, because last night I was watching some Mask episodes. There was one where, Ben Stein's character from the movie, he also reprised the role. He wore the mask in that one episode.
What do you have to say about it?
It's interesting.
Spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into
I
something
mean,
dangerous?
in a way, Ben Stein being Ben Stein, he was still being a little deadpan, but so because the makers of the show had to alter his voice a bit, but still.
Again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned.
Especially he was attacking anybody who was having, in his own words, ichysia
Admires how
masatosis.
dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so.
That's a
Love you,
rat.
Peter.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Bye, Templeton.
Funny. My fear of heights didn't go away when I got my powers. Had to climb to the top of the Empire State to get over that. Hey, Doc, sorry about that. What's up?
Lance Corporal.
Anyways, that's my other obscure reference for
I
tonight.
totally forgot.
That is very obscure reference.
forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
Okay, I'll say it was from a Hanna-Barbera cartoon movie called Charlotte's Web.
You bet
I know.
it is.
Templeton the
Oh,
Rat. He ate all of Wilbur's garbage
I lose track of time.
Yep.
and food. And in the second movie, he has like 100 kids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I remember seeing that in the ending of the original film.
And one of Charlotte's daughters stayed to take care of Wilbur.
Mm-hmm.
Fact channel.
Ooh, love that
Oh,
show.
you're being Ben Riley right now.
That's right. First seen by the amazing Spider-Verse gamer. Yeah, that's what I'm calling myself now. In Spider-Man 1997?
Think so.
Or was it 99? Also, controversial opinion, but Todd McFarlane is simultaneously the best at drawing Spider-Man and the worst.
Todd McFarlane. Oh, was he? Yeah, he was doing. He did the art for the comics in 80s and 90s, right?
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He also did a lot of symbiote work too. I think it will be Ben Riley for a while because I like it.
Okay. Oh, speaking of artists, I think we got a little confusing when I said John Romita passed away. Not Junior, the senior passed away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't John Romita Jr. still working?
Yeah. Yeah, it was John Romita Senior that took over from Steve Ditko when he left. And he was the one who introduced us Mary Jane.
You think of what you want
Well,
to
properly.
do, and
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the
Why the
latest in
fuck does
prosthetics.
Osborn looks like the
No
actor
charge.
James
This isn't
Caan?
about safety infractions.
I don't know.
I'm trying to help you.
I know it's not the same actor, but I'll say it anyways. Norman is
Free to
something of a mayor
continue your
himself.
work
Oh my god.
in a secure
It kind of looks like they combined James Caan with William Dafoe.
You always were.
Who would do that? Why?
Yeah. Yeah, anyways, I don't mind quoting that meme, I just still want to know how that became a meme.
It was one of the first memes of the internet.
Harry will be coming back
Like
from
one of the
Europe
popular
early next
mainstream
year.
ones.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Also,
but
did you
why
see
is it
that
being-
new Halloween gameplay and release date reveal yesterday that they posted on YouTube?
Oh no, I'll check it after this stream.
I actually linked it to you. I don't know if I hit send though.
Yeah, I'm looking at my iPad right now. You haven't. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They didn't take everything.
It's okay. It's okay.
Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you.
Oh, you did now. Okay, good. Thank you.
If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Ben Riley's on the case.
Wish I could do something to help Doc.
You know what the worst part about that whole thing was?
Ask him to talk to his dad.
that was some brutal shit that in that
Norman never
cutscene we
listens
kind of
to
overlooked,
Harry.
which is
He
unfortunate.
even tried to kill funding for
But
his research stations.
even
One of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
even the XP for
Must be
that
some
quest
way to
was a
help Doc.
paltry sum of
I'll
only
think of something.
250. Whereas like all the other ones have been like 2,000 or 2,500, and that was 250. Because that that was so goddamn sad that, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the lab.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of things I need to do over there. I get to do more mini games, kids. Not that I want to, but there should also be some more things. Oh, JJ.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion.
It's your fault that the Scorpion exists, Jameson.
Yeah, exactly.
The experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Peter. Oh, Peter. Don't even know why I'm bothering to record this. Norman has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds. We were on the verge of such great things. If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads. My God, Peter, that's it!
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
Hello?
Hello.
Could you hear me the whole time, or was I talking to myself?
I think you were talking to yourself.
Oh, perfect.
Well, that explains why everything was suddenly so silent.
Don't pretend you didn't enjoy the quiet. What I was saying was I should just look these up, but I have something to prove, so there you go.
I want to mention, speaking of which, regarding streaming, if I do more streaming, I'll be. You told me you actually requested this to me. I'll be more than happy to stream Neversoft's Spider-Man game. It's just, unfortunately, unless I try to get my microphone fixed, it might still be silent anyways. But if we do it, it'll be the Dreamcast version.
That's the one you have, right?
Yeah, on emulator. Well, I'm saying Dreamcast version because, well, PC version is buggy. As much as I have fond memories playing it, I'm not going to deny that. But also because just Dreamcast on, I prefer the character models in that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And Jim Carrey's best really is in the second Ace Ventura, in my opinion.
When Nature Calls is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah. So he bends over and he speaks from his rear.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Decent candidate for a direct issue.
No, just that old really moment when, the guy offered him a lot of money.
Back when Jim Carrey wasn't crazy.
The structure is super unique. What is this?
And you have to admit, it takes a lot of skill to bring a Sleeky down all these stairs.
Come on, one more time. I use that line on my wife all the time. Sure, let's do all the things that you want to do. And then she gets mad. I'm like, all right.
No. Still, I can understand his frustration when the Sinky stopped at the very last step.
It was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
What are the odds? Everyone loves a Slinky.
Oh, since we're on that topic, did you know that there was also an Ace Ventura cartoon?
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
I had a puzzle from it.
Oh, okay. Actually, for what it was, it actually wasn't too bad. So the guy who was imitating Jim Carrey did a good job too. I think it was Michael Dangerfield. So.
He even did the laugh.
Yeah.
Also,
Also,
said you're a pet detective.
Yeah. Also, there was also a crossover event between him and the Mask. Actually,
great structural element for a prosthetic.
Weren't the animation styles vastly different?
Yeah, but no. But the funny thing is, well, what happened was first the crossover started as a Mask episode, and Ace Ventura kept his art design. And then the second part was a Ace Ventura episode where, Stanley Mask kept his art design.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It's pretty interesting, actually. But it was the closest we had to Jim Carrey's in one episode, or 2 episodes.
Jim Carrey on Jim Carrey crime.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted.
But I can understand why people might be put off with the idea of an Ace Ventura cartoon, because since those movies were more raunchier compared to Mask, anyways.
I mean, the kids show was pretty good.
Yeah, it still had its raunchier moments too. That show.
Hold on a second here. It was... Oh, I was going to try and find the Nerf gun again. Hey, there's the chess set. I honestly wonder who wins the majority of their chess games. Do I have to play the PlayStation 4 version of this game so I can find the goddamn Nerf gun?
Let's hope not.
I wouldn't do it on stream.
Yeah. You have to find Nerf or nothing. Remember that.
I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt, 10 minutes late from stopping a mugging. Still can't believe Doc hired me. Hope he doesn't regret it now.
I mean, if you were finding a super soaker, I would have said wet is better.
I'm not touching that one.
Okay.
I'm not touching that one. This was a no-go. Did this already. I think that was it, because they took the arm. Alright, that's enough of Otto's lab. Let's go play, children.
Yep.
Okay, what are we going to do now?
I've always
Yeah,
been about
more
the
JJ.
truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the water.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Yesterday when we were talking about that Spider-Man arcade game, when you said you played the first 3 levels, because I know second level Green Goblin was a boss. Makes me wonder, was that Harry Osborn there?
Polycyclic hydrocarbons.
This game came out in 1991 and Norman was still considered dead.
It keeps getting worse.
Quotation worse.
Particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini clouds.
Wait,
of
was
smoke.
that when we found out
I'll
that
swing through
Gwen
and get
Stacy
samples,
had
then
sex
trace
with
them to the
Norman because he
source.
was real sad and stuff, and they had like those genetically engineered twins that took the Goblin from us? So was it Harry or was it one of them?
No,
Gabriel?
no.
You don't know what I'm talking
so.
about, do you?
Kind of. Well, considering, again, that game came out in 1991, so probably not.
I don't know when that comic book came out, though. That's why I have to...
Okay.
Nasty
Why
as
doing
they
that? Oh,
are,
there we go.
I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there.
Yeah, Gwen Stacy had sex with Norman Osborn.
Oh, God.
It's canon. It's not my fault. I didn't write it.
And gotcha. I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Actually, I should have said, oh.
Got it.
You should have said, oh?
Well, that's what Norman said right before he died in the movie.
So what I just told you was so horrible you're gonna die?
No.
Me telling you that Norman Osborn had sex with Gwen Stacy and had kids when she was a teen and he was like 45 is so bad that you're about to die from a wound in your stomach from a fucking spike.
I guess. No, it's still just how random, even in context, how random that is.
Great light on that one.
Because if it's that horrible, that's some pretty gangster ass shit. Something so horrible, you're like, oh no, I'm about to be stabbed by a metal blade in the stomach.
Perfect.
Okay. Go back to the research station, and then we'll start a main mission, or we'll call it quits here. I'm not sure which. We'll do one or the other.
Oh, let's see what time it is.
I think it'll probably be we call it quits, honestly.
Yeah, call it quits, cause
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
yeah, if I remember correctly, I did most of these research stuff.
31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Alright. Until next time, I am the Sweater Vest Gamer.
And Ben J-Ace1981.
And before we go, I just want to say one thing. Don't forget to vote, kids, on Mass Effect 2 specifically. Thank you, J-Ace1981. RoboCop, minus the DLC. Or God of War. Remember, only one vote per customer, and we have 10 days starting now. Party on, kids, and be excellent to each other. Oh, hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. Bye, kids.